to prove. So,
Yeah, it is. All right. We are live. Hey,
oh,
Truth.
hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Thank you for
Everybody.
posting because I completely ignored the timer and Kate and I were just chewing up the fat here. So,
That's easy to do. We're so old.
yeah,
Oh, God.
I
Hey,
know.
Truth,
My 80th
darling.
birthday was traumatic. Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's just like, ugh.
My,
Ugh.
oh, my sacroiliac.
I know. Back in the old days, it's just like, oh, yeah, right. It
But,
was so cute. My niece, um, her big aspiration was she wanted to dive. She wanted to be a diver. And I
oh,
did all that. I did all that. And so everybody was like, and you got to understand, this was years ago, years ago. And she's like, well, I want you, to teach me. And I'm like, well, okay, what do you want to know? It's like, a backyard swimming pool with a little flimsy diving board is not exactly the place to do that.
exactly.
But anyways, bless her heart. She's so funny. And so that's how I ended up fracturing my heel on a home diving board,
All right.
trying to get some spring out of it to show a kid how to dive. And I told her afterwards, I walked around for like 2 weeks and, was like, okay. Finally ended up going to the doctor. Like, yeah, it hurts because you fractured your heel. I'm like, oh, okay, well, great. I thanked her and I still tease her about it to this day. Of course, she never did get too much interested into diving after that.
Uh, oh,
Go figure. Hey, Bud Files, how's it going? Hey, Nova.
I know.
Glad everybody's here, or people will be filing in. But, just to start off, um, these are our opinions. We're entitled to them.
Hmm.
This is in total defense of accusations that have been made towards us in this upcoming video, which is probably going to be 2 parts, guys, because it's so insane
And
that yeah, and the stuff that comes out of this person's mouth, my name comes out completely. So does Glory's in all different aspects. I do believe she even doxes her in this. So, it's just, this is what is a typical example of what we've had to deal with and what we continue to deal with, even though we have begged her to just walk away and leave us alone. She's never provided proof of anything she's claimed any of us has ever said. I'm still waiting for the proof. I've never seen any proof. And I wonder why, because half of it, none of us ever have said anything bad. Nobody has wished harm on her. People in the beginning encouraged her to try to get help for her mental illness that she claims to have. I honestly don't think she does. I think she's just a cold, calculating socialist. Well, not a socialist. I'm not a socialist. And she can't pronounce. I hear it wrong in my head. That's why I can't say it. She calls everybody a social path. No, it's a sociopath. Not a socialist. She's a sociopath. I
and she
doubt she is a socialist.
and she can't seem to say manic. It's
Well,
always manic.
right, Mantic. Yeah, it's just like, girl, stop. Again, you know,
Mm,
she is just upset because she gets called out on the lies that she tells. And some of the stuff has been very superficial in the beginning, silly stuff, Then it got more serious. And she just keeps taking it to the next level and the next level, accusing everyone of all kinds of stuff. When, no, we're not the ones that faked a fire. We're not the ones that faked our death. We're not the ones
that
that
put
have
up
attacked people, doxed people for hours, and
mm,
taken things real life. None of us have ever done that, but you have. She has done that. So I'm sick of it. I am definitely sick of it. Hey, V. So, I just, it just keeps getting worse and worse. And she attacks people just over and over and over.
she sure
For
does.
what? For what? Because, and her biggest lie, what really turned everything upside down was the fake gastric surgery.
This
She
put her over
claimed
the edge. This put
it
her over.
really did. It really did. And, again, this 2 years ago, however long it feels like it was 2 years ago, it
Last
was a
year.
little, yeah, last
Over a year.
June. I
Yeah.
know, it feels like it. And they all run together, all these rants and attacks. We've come full circle. I mean, this is what, some of the crap she started off with saying and has still come full circle, repeating the same stuff over and over, but yet providing no proof. Ma'am, do you realize that's slander? You have slandered every one of these people that are in here.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, Jay. I mean, it's ridiculous. I am so sick of, it's amusing. I mean, we've been taking it as amusing, but now it's just gone over the top. It's gone over the top, and it's old. It's tiring. Nobody wants to deal with it anymore. And, she should be talking about wanting to call, and she's the one, somebody says something she doesn't like or she doesn't agree with, and she's the first one to run and call the police. I mean, she actually called a 911 operator on another one of the YouTube creators we know during one of her live streams because they hurt her feelings. I need to now find out how this. So she calls 911. Are you serious? She's such an idiot. So she's the first one to go crybabying to the police because someone hurt her feelings on YouTube. I mean, seriously.
If anybody is following Our Lady of Perpetual Poutine, she has her own cow, Selena's Glamorous Dolls, and this wow. My point being, I had to get over what she did recently or what I found out recently about her, but she also calls the police when somebody's mean to her over the internet. Not realizing she can say anything she likes about you.
Right.
You're putting your shit online, we get to react to it.
Exactly.
Simple as that. You, unless I am interfering in your job, and come on, honey, you don't have a job.
No.
Or I'm contacting family, which she does all the time, and she live streams it.
True.
You have no recourse. We are not foul to you. We laugh and point our fingers at you because what you do is most of the time goddamn funny. And I'm here
because it's so outrageous. Right.
Yeah.
It's because it's so outrageous. I mean, the lies are so outrageous that everybody that's been around, a lot of these people here have been around longer than I have. That have known about her. And I've known about her for over 2 years. I've been involved with another community for over 3. So, it's just that this just keeps rearing an ugly head and it just keeps snowballing into bigger and bigger lies on her part. We're still waiting to be proven of anything that's said about us, which it hasn't. But she doesn't realize that she's the one that has been in actual trouble with law enforcement. The newest one is they forced her to plead guilty. No, ma'am, they don't do that. They don't force you to plead guilty. Are you kidding me?
God.
Yeah, that's the newest version. They forced me. And now the new twist on it too is that we paid people to falsify information. No. No. If that was the case, then I believe that I would have been in trouble by now, and someone would be contacting me going, excuse me, which that never happened because none of the information that we provided is shit that had already been happened. We had screenshots of it for posterity because we knew these days would come, and we wanted to be well prepared to defend ourselves.
We're not here to throw her in jail, though I would admit I'd take great satisfaction if that ever happened. But I'm not working actively. I'm not phoning hotels or police. God damn.
Exactly. It's so ridiculous.
Anything.
Right. I mean, who needs
anything?
Well, exactly. But for one, I don't even know where she lives. I don't care where she lives. So how am I going to be calling a dog pound on anybody? Why would I care about calling a hotel? The only thing that you got busted out at was because you're at a hotel. You're flexing that this is your home. And again,
That's right.
one of the things that she just said something about, which I just thought was hilarious, they were forcing me to show where I lived. Huh? Who did that? Who can force someone? Because, and honestly, that was funny because it was so taken out of context. He was reading what we were saying in the chat, and this is where she's flexing this. I've got a 2-bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom home that we just got. She had an above ground pool. She's sitting out on her brick patio smoking. So we're all like, sure you are. When just a little while ago you flexed up your floor and your exit sign. So we knew that that wasn't the truth.
Of
So
course.
we were talking amongst ourselves in the chat, and the host was also reading the comments. So nice try. Nobody was trying to force you. We were just saying, hey, wouldn't it be interesting to see? Because that clearly was a hotel room. You see suitcase, a bed. Then it wasn't us that did it. Somebody reverse searched the image, which you're not very good at that either. And they found it, put it up, and went, oh, look, you're in a hotel room. So again, you just got popped on your lie. That's all it was. You got popped on your lie. It died right there. But you got upset. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And let's face it, she's, if this any of it was true, you need to prove it. And prove it meaning screenshots, DMs, emails. Like, if you don't have that, then how do you know any of this is happening? Do you have a letter of confirmation from the hotel that they've been harassed? Can you show us a police report that you made against us for harassment? No. Nobody's taking your word for shit. We all know you're a liar, and we like it. We like it. But why is it that the nut bars, the fruit cakes on YouTube all think that if they call the police, something will be done? Because somebody said something you didn't like. I'm curious. I am curious. She already showed the email. They say she can't do door. Yeah, yeah. So she was trying to flex. That see, I am working, and here's my acceptance letter. She never read beyond probably the greeting to maybe, what was it, Truth? 2 paragraphs down saying, but we're sorry, you did not pass a background check. Therefore, we cannot hire you. We have it. I mean, we've shown it before. But okay, honey, if it makes you feel better, hey, Kala, if it makes you feel better, knowing that, I don't know what to say. Whatever is going on in your brain, whatever your narcissism tells you, that nobody's paying attention. Well, yeah, we are kind of paying attention, and that's why you're the subject of at least my channel. And trust me, you have very little to do with the creation of this channel because it was functioning before you. I just turned into a viewer for a couple of years until you blocked me when I wanted to ask you a question about something you said. And it's your fault that my channel took this direction. It's not because you created a fan, a sick fan that follows you. I just want to document your fuck shit because it's funny. Right? It is funny. So, oh dear. What's that? Versus Glory B? What did I miss? Anyway, Kate, are you coming back, dear? Are you on a phone call? Shall I start without you? Ah, there you go. Okay, let's. Okay, so this stream we're going to listen to. I have to. I was going to set it up before we went live, but Kate and I were yapping. Okay, let's do that. And this was September 11th. And it's almost a 4 hour. Don't worry, we're not going to force you to listen to that. If it gets interesting, and we'll chop it into 2 or maybe 3 parts. Who knows? I would like to say that, as Kate said before, that our names are in it predominantly. So again, this is us defending ourselves or straightening up the timeline or whatever. So here we go. Okay. And I'll do. Now, I may have to skip ahead because, for some strange reason, she likes to be quiet for the first 3 minutes. Oops. Oops. Let's see what here. Please let me know if you can hear it in the chat.
I can say anything I want about the 30 Glory B's fucking video where they admit to having 3 discords about you with the same 3 motherfucking
Okay, let me get into the settings.
But each discord has the same The fuck is wrong with
Oh, shut up, you silly thing. Let me find. There it is. All right. Let me slow her down. All right, that should work. Okay.
these people.
All right.
This is fucking lunacy. And of course, the normals was over there, little boots, Fraggy, Kyla, Calla, was over there and heard these lunatics.
Hey, Kyla, shout out to Kyla.
Say that they got 3 discords.
Oh, boy.
Jesus, take the wheel. And I don't know what in the fuck Candy believes over there, but nobody's stalking anybody. I have DMs and personal conversations with Tragic and everybody on Twitter.
Bitter.
I know you're probably busy, but you've got to listen to this live stream because I'm fixing to review a video, which you can put up in the Discord. Kathy C, with another individual sitting up on her panel, admits that they've got 3 discords to discuss me. But here's the fucked up.
We don't have 3 discords to discuss you. Ooh.
Thing, Alex. Each discord has the same people in it. Yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case with the same people, then why do we have 3 when we can say it all in one? Just asking for a friend.
I'm gonna give it a minute. 3 motherfucking discords, but each discord has the same people.
There were other discords at different periods of time. The first one I joined was nicknames, I believe. And then the second one was Kate's. That was accidentally deleted. Third one is the one we're in now. So yeah, she's right. There was 3 Discords. 2 of them are defunct. One is still functioning.
People in it. The fuck is wrong with these people? Wow.
Well, my math is mathing.
All right, let me get, okay, my Bluetooth's on. Let me get out of YouTube for right now.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, I don't need it. Well, okay.
All right.
Someone emailed me after I got done with reacting to Candy's and said, oh, you're not going to react to Glory B's fucking video where they admit
Okay, Kate.
to having 3 Discords about you with the same people in it. I was like, what? No. Okay, so let me give a recap of what's going on, people.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Kathy C.
Mm-hmm. That's me.
Wants to lick my clit at this moment.
Oh,
They all do.
okay.
This is psychotic
Mm-hmm.
fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
They all have had a falling out with Candy Morgan, the one that I told you did.
You can clearly hear that she wants me bad. You know, she loves me in that forbidden way. A love that dare not speak its name.
They support it and knew, and each one of them has had and still does have Mark Randall as a fucking moderator.
Nope.
Well, now they're claiming they supported Candy, knowing that she had.
The only one that had Mark Randall as a mod is you. Again, all my lives are up. Anyone can go to any live stream at random, do a quick look through, leave me a view, of course, and find that there is no Mark Randall in my mods as one of my mods. All my mods are recognizable names. You can go to their channels, see that they're legit. Okay.
Had a relationship with Mark, and that they all got a relationship with Mark. Bolt Lighter.
Okay.
In Annie's chat is Mark Randall. Boat Lighter has been modded in every one of their fucking channels.
No, he hasn't. Where? Prove this.
And they keep coming over and trolling me as Mark. I know Mark's fucking troll accounts. He's got 4. Snackballer, Pro Wrestler, Dragon Slayer, and Boat Lighter. He don't have any no more than that.
Demon one.
So stop leaving fucking stupid ass comments looking like me and Mark has had a relationship when we have not. You could sit over there with your lunacy social path bullshit and say whatever the fuck you want to say. You trolled as me on Instagram.
What? No.
With him.
No.
I have pulled up the only Instagram account I've got and proved that I have never had no relationship with Mark over there.
Darling, I have an Instagram that has nothing on it. It is only for DMs. Only for DMs. That's it. No pictures. No funny memes. No glam shots. Just DMs. That's it.
You are absolutely a fucking liar. I have never had Mark as a moderator. He came in my channel, told me who he was, what he was about, what Candy was doing to him. I asked him one question. I said, I have heard through the YouTube streets, sir, that you have SA'd and had inappropriate contact with minors. And that you were convicted of it.
And he is convicted. We looked it up. There's even videos out about it. Not from us. It's coming, Kate. There you are.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's all right. Did you have to pee? Did you wash your hands?
Well, no. I didn't have to pee, so no, I didn't have to wash my hands. I just have to talk to somebody on the phone. It's like,
Hey, Our Lady of Perpetual Poutine.
Hello, everybody. Where did I leave off?
All the people that are coming in. We're just talking about our friend, or our phantom friend and moderator, Mr. Rendell, Murky. She says we've all had as moderators.
Oh, right. Since
And
when?
yeah, exactly. And I've said all my lives are open to scrutiny,
Sure enough.
and you'll find moderators that everybody knows can go to their channels to check them out. They're
Yep.
there. Yeah, there is no Mark Rendell.
Nope.
Yeah.
None
And
of his or
yeah.
his alts, as many alts. The guy has as many alts as those guys do. So come on.
Yeah.
But if it was known, he was blocked right away. And when I came to the community, I didn't even know who that was. And maybe she doesn't understand what the lore is. The lore is you get the back history, dummy. That's what that means. I didn't know who that was. So when I saw people, and they called him Snack Baller because that's the kind of channel he ran. I think he did reviews on vending machine stuff, that kind of stuff. So
Right.
they gave him that nickname. Well, if anybody thought that was even him, thought it was him, somebody would go, "Is that Snack Baller?" And I'm like, "Who is that?" I'm behind the scenes. "Who is that?" And they're like, "Oh." And I'm like, "Oh, well, I knew the name." So yeah. And he would be blocked immediately. And isn't that funny that we happen to have screenshots of him modding for Miss Interesting here?
Maybe we should dig those out and have a little.
Oh, I don't have to dig them out. I don't have to dig them out. I have them right handy. Right handy. And like a lot of things because again, does she realize that if she wants to go any further, because see, when she wants to taunt people and tease people and make fun of people and do whatever, when she starts taking it to the authorities, that's when I have an issue. That's when I'm going to say something. We have everything that you have ever done, lady. All of it. Your threats, your slander, all of it. And again, like I said before I got interrupted, you're the only one that pled guilty to harassing a police officer. So there's that.
There is. Hey, Rochelle.
Hey, Ro.
I don't know. The logic. There is no logic to this, folks. I'm sorry. It's just like a moment.
Exactly. There's not. There isn't any logic. I mean, I get it that when she first started coming around, yeah, she did have a reputation, but we didn't have to wait long to see that everyone was telling us the truth about what we were dealing with. So I dealt with her firsthand several times now over the past couple years. You've dealt with her firsthand several times. Anybody that can hear my voice has dealt with her firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody had to make any kind of assumptions about her reputation. You don't have a reputation. If you do have one, it's not very good. And you did that to yourself. Nobody has done anything to you. I'm getting fed up. I'm really just fed up with the nonsense and the bullshit. I just find it comedic that, she wants to flex her 70s RV. More power to you, darling. You flex it all you want. But I'll bet dollars to donuts the shit can't even make it 2 miles down the road.
Nope,
That's my guess.
No,
So
they probably had enough power in it to move it to an empty lot somewhere.
right, that's what they're doing. They're surfing. And again, this is my opinion because future behavior, you can always, past behavior predicts future behavior. So this is what my best guess is up. They got finally evicted because she has a history of being evicted, public record. So finally got evicted. So they want to flex this little RV camper. And by the way, that's not the same one that you supposedly bought a while back. So let's try to not flex that, okay? Because I have pictures of that and I have the videos of that. So again, nice try. So you can flex that all you want. That's where you're living. And you are trying to motor from spot to spot to plug in where you can plug in for a couple hours and get away with whatever. And let me caution you about using that little smokeless grill inside like that. That's probably not the smartest thing you could ever do. But again, don't take my advice, okay? But stop flexing. Stop calling police officers in another state, wasting their time and their resource because you're a liar. You are a liar. And we can prove it in 5 minutes. So go have your vacation, go RVing, but drive it into the Grand Canyon for all I care. But just go away. Leave us alone. Oh,
yeah. And sweetie, what are you doing to those dogs? You're drugging those dogs. How do we know
like
you're drugging those dogs? One of the first RV video vlogs, you were there and you had 2 of your dogs sleeping, Bella and Logan, and you were talking loudly. They didn't even twitch. Not an ear flicker, not a paw move, not an opened eye to see what's going on or a head lift. It was like they were dead. What did you do to those animals? Is that how you're coping with having 2 huge dogs in a little tiny broken down pressboard RV from the 70s? That probably smells like mold.
Right.
And other unsightly things, namely harass.
Yeah. And the thing, Kate brought up something good. Yeah. For us, Kate, yeah, there's absolutely no implications. We have everything that we've ever done and said. It's right up here public. She's going after her ex now, which I just think is hilarious for, all kinds of just made up bullshit. Because again, most of us heard the lives he's done and addressed her. And he only addressed her because she kept, all we did was go throw some support his way when she was tormenting all of us. And she didn't like that at all. That's going to become apparent. And, just because we threw some support to the guy, she's upset and now she's going to sue him. I mean, when she called that cop, I had to die laughing. When did this start? 2007 and 2008. Are you kidding me? We're going to go back 15 years now over your bullshit? You got to be kidding me. And then the rest of it was he's making threats and doing this and doing that. No, he didn't. He made 0 threats towards you. Nothing.
He can shit talk you all he wants, like we do. Shit talking is not threatening. It's shit talking. It's throwing shit. It's laughing at your buffoonery.
Yes, little boots. She did. She copped the hotel towels. I love it.
Oh no,
that's true.
Listen, when you're on a threat vlog to Kentucky, why aren't you vlogging the trip? Why isn't the camera phone out the window going, "Hey, look, there's welcome to Kentucky. Da-da-da-da. Here's our stop. Here's where we're picking up snacks for the road trip. Here's the dogs taking a shit."
Exactly.
She's sitting in the exact same position with her camera pointed at her stove.
And just like Chicago, there's so many landmarks on the way. Like I put in my community post, girl, let's see that welcome to Kentucky sign. I've seen it many a times in my lifetime because I have ties to Kentucky. So I love that. And I guarantee y'all, you cannot go from south to north and head through the beautiful bluegrass state without signs seeing Sea Rock City and all this other bullshit. Mammoth caves. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff to see. And so that's why I'm saying, like when she pretended to go to Chicago, because come on, people, we know that she didn't. I thought you went and flew to Chicago, but not once, but twice, because you had to go back and file your charges with Chicago police. How'd that work out? Huh? That was a while back, too. Dang, they must be sitting on that case. There's some serious evidence going on there. So, girl, just like you made a man drive you to an airport so you could walk around and live stream, just like you did in the hospital, by the way. You faked some bullshit illness to go so you could live stream from a hospital in the ER, you sick bitch. So, you tried to flex all that shit. It don't work. It doesn't work. So you want to keep doing this and doing this, and you wonder why people laugh. You wonder why people laugh. It's because it's so outrageous. We know better. The only one that's done anything is you. You're the one that wants to slander everybody and do this and do that and call the police. And, like I said, you never went to Chicago, and you tried to backpedal that. That was so funny. Oh, well, we're like, well, where was your luggage? Because remember, all it showed us her stomping around the airport. And we're like, where's Carlos and the luggage? Oh, well, Carlos was parking the car, y'all, and he dropped the luggage off earlier in the day.
Not gonna happen.
Never. Since 9/11, you cannot drop luggage at an airport 4 hours before a scheduled flight, and that's it. Because of that's the TSA law. You can't do it. You can't drop luggage off and have it sit. 4 hours is the minimum. So again, she got popped in her lie because she didn't do her homework over it. So again, you want to flex all this crap. She got mad, and I'm like, show pictures of Chicago. Girl, you're in Chicago. I can pull pictures up on my phone from Chicago because I was at Chicago not too awful long ago because I have an aunt there. I do have family in Chicago. And I can pull up the Trump Tower. I can pull up the water tower. I can pull up all kinds of little iconic things without doxing my aunt. And so that's what we were like. We'll put up, the Navy piers there. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Go shopping on the Magnificent Mile. There's all kinds of shit to see in Chicago. Show me a container of Garrett's.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, even her showing or taking a video of Welcome to Chicago.
Oh, exactly. She could have taken a picture of the airport.
Yeah.
And then she tried to say you can't take pictures on the plane. Then what did I do? I posted a shot of me sitting in an airplane seat, looking out the window as we were landing, and it said, "Welcome to New York." How about that? Wonder how that happens. And then how do you think all these people in rough turbulence and stuff, and when people get kicked off of airplanes for acting like morons, that there's cell phone videos of it all over the place?
He doesn't think that far ahead.
No, they don't. So again, she got busted again, and it was so ridiculous.
Or her brain tells her that nobody watches that. I totally can get away with that because I'm the only one that knows about it. This is how she posts that shit, thinking everybody else is an idiot.
Got news. Happens to be the other way around. But see, and that's the stuff that we find funny. It's, it's so outrageous that, yes, that's what we're going to point at and laugh and go, you know what, this is so ridiculous. Just stop it.
Hey, Lynn.
And that's what we point and laugh about. Now, when she starts calling 911 and calling police departments and doing this kind of bullshit, that's where I'm like, this is bullshit. Again, who's the only one that's been in trouble with the actual law enforcement is you, girl. You're the only one.
Because you're stupid.
You pled guilty to harassing a police officer. Now, you can't sit there and tell me that we had anything to do with even the first thing. The only reason that got dismissed is some of the stuff didn't get in on time, whoever's fault it was, That's what happened. Some of the evidence, the grand jury is the one, it went before the grand jury, which you didn't even believe at first. Hell,
Oh,
you didn't even believe that there was an investigation. Well, you got surprised by that. And I have that little tidbit. I love it. I listen to it all the time. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. We'll play it on here one day. We'll play it. But, so it's just becoming so stupidly outrageous that all these lies, and now again you want to get law enforcement involved because of your hurt feelings. So, girl, kick rocks. I don't know what is wrong with you. Honestly, I do think you need a really good vacation in some place, maybe out in Arizona where the weather's nice for you and you can just have a really nice little quiet vacation and have some folks look after you. I really think would be the best thing for you, because everything that you've tried to throw on us is bogus, and we can prove it. And that's just it. Do you not realize that? She must not realize. What can you prove? You've proven nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm jealous. What am I jealous of? I'm not jealous of anything you have. I'm not jealous of your 70s RV. I'm not jealous of your fake lies.
Camper.
Exactly. I mean, it's, exactly, V. There's so much. And, and I feel bad for her ex because, the guy really, she's really mad that we're giving the guy a chance. Because you know what? He acted like a man. He acted like a man. He told us he was sorry for what he did. Because at one point he was very not nice to us and our community, but he owned it. He said, "I'm sorry. I get it. I see now." And she's very manipulative. I don't care if what anybody says. She, to the layperson or the person that doesn't know her history or her lore, you would be like, "Oh God, those people are so mean." No, we're just defending ourselves, and it's at one point our sanity. Because I'm telling you, my sanity's on the ledge here. It's like, gee, somebody get rid of this girl. And, all we ever want her, she's like, they want me off the internet. No, I want you off my side of the internet. I want you to leave my name out of your mouth, which you can't do, which is very apparent in this live.
Oh,
so
true.
Stop flexing. If you show me a Rock City sign anywhere, please do, because it's all through Kentucky, all through there.
Yeah, and even her holding that camera in that place, she's never done like a real. Well, she's always obscuring the camera some way because you can't see exactly. She talks about this and that, but doesn't show it. It's like. Okay.
Well, yeah, so accuse us of forcing her. They're forcing me to show you my place where I live. No, we're not. I could give a shit where you live.
No one talks about it. We're not talking
exactly. About it. No, I sure don't.
In response,
no.
We never asked.
Of course not. We were like, hey, if you're proud of where you live, we would have had a home tour by now.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and the trolls come in all the time. Well, you need to cam up. You Glory, cam up. Kate, cam up. No. I don't have to cam up. Why do I have to cam up to make you happy? I don't do that. That's not how I do things.
And I know it pisses you off greatly. So
it does. Sure does.
I never intended ever to be on camera, ever.
No, me either. I know better.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm 62 years old. I got some rolls on me. I got blue eyes. Hair shot with grays.
Well, exactly. Yeah, because you know what that's a sign of? That's a sign of success. That's a sign of success. We've already, she's so mad that we're, you bitches have nothing better to do. Probably at this point, yeah, I probably do have a lot of things I could be doing right now. But instead, I have to react and defend myself against your dumb ass.
Yeah. I can
know,
be leisurely anytime.
same,
No shame in my
same here.
game.
Right
I
now.
earned it. So yeah.
Exactly. I paid we were talking about this the other day. I worked, I put in my 30 and then some because I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, my husband's a little bit younger than me. That's not known. And he still has a business. So yes, I help him quite a bit. I mean, I'm the secretary, I'm the banker, I'm a lot of things. But yes, I help in his business. That's just what I do. I mean, plus I'm a wife, so I'm going to,
Yeah.
make my family run. That's my job. But I also do pet sitting on the side. I haven't done it in a while because I've been out on medical stuff. But, they've been bugging me to come back, and I still do some, my favorite clients from time to time that aren't that big of a deal. And, I'm happy that they go, well, will she please do it? And they're like, well, I don't know, let's call her and see. Because in my state, you have to be licensed and bonded to do this work. So, and we all know I love the flex of the DoorDash. Hun, you don't DoorDash. You've never DoorDashed. The thing that I thought was really funny when she said they tried to make me show where I was DoorDashing. No, I didn't. I said, let me see you climb a set of stairs.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. That's all I said. I never said prove that you're doing anything. I said show me some stairs that you can climb, because I guarantee you you're not on every DoorDash order is not going to be on the first floor. That was my point. I said there's no way that you can't even get out of your bed and walk and let a dog outside, let alone DoorDash, hence the dash part.
The dash in quotation. Yes.
Exactly. So come on now, miss me with that. We all know better. So that's ridiculous. So then she recently tried to flex that again. And I'm pretty sure I have the email. I'm pretty sure I have the screenshot of the email that she put up, because she puts up the stuff herself. All I do is yes, my nickname is the Screenshot Queen, because that's what I do. And I've done this for a reason, because I have been victim, and that's what we are. We technically really are victims here, because we're victim of her words and her actions. And so we've tried to protect ourselves. So when I realized the kind of person I was dealing with, I realized I need to keep a record. And so that's what I've done. Yep. Now, she claims that there's all these discords that talk about her. No, not really. No. Am I in discords? You betcha. You betcha I am. But there's only one, and I love how Annie put that. I started laughing. I was laughing my ass off on that panel. That was so much funny. That was so fun. And I'm glad we have a record of it, because we reacted to it on your channel here. So, but it was so funny, because she's like, I don't know about that. I'm only the one that hates Alana. And so, and it's funny too, because, I don't think any of us hate her, but we're over her nonsense, because, even pointing and laughing is still funny, because she busts herself out so easily. It's just so easy to bust. I mean, come on. It's just so easy to prove that she's lying. And then she gets all mad because, well, what's it to you if I'm lying? Well, I'm just pointing it out. I'm just pointing it out, darling. I'm just pointing it out.
You're
so
not good at it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes it comical, because she isn't good at it. Because she tried to flex that I'm working for DoorDash. And then she puts out an email from DoorDash, and DoorDash is telling her in this very plain email that you can just sit there and read that we're sorry, we can't hire you for DoorDash because you didn't pass a background check. And then the thing she just she has since deleted this post, I do believe. It was the one where she put up how much money she's making in a month now. Girl, if that was true, you wouldn't be riding around in a busted ass camper, but okay. Well, and when I first saw that, I looked at that and I went, what is wrong with this picture? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm going, she tried to cross it out, which I thought was actually classic. I was like, oh, nice try. Nice try. I give you A for, not even A, that I give you C for effort. So what she did was she put up the weeks, okay, the beginning of September here. This is last week sometime. And she put up the week of whatever, September, and those were August, the end of August was in there too. And then the next week, Well, what she tried to cross off was the week that hadn't happened yet. She's still trying to flex that. Um, and we're like, how do you get paid for a week that hasn't happened yet?
And a
And
year
she
that
tried to,
hasn't happened yet.
right, exactly. Well, and because and who knows? It could have been, who knows where she got that from? Who knows? But clearly, she tried to cross off whoever had earned that for that week of September, thinking that we weren't going to pay attention to the dates. Those were definitely week chunks in September. But, she tried to say that they got paid daily. Well, okay, you got paid daily for the future? I don't think so. I don't think they pay you for future shit. And that's what she tried to scratch out, was the week of the next week of September ending in the 24th.
Yeah.
And she scratched all that out. Well, she tried to cross it out, but that didn't work. Like she tries to cross off the TikTok emblems on her videos now, so you can't see that it's a TikTok. And I don't know what validity this has, but I thought it was interesting. I was lurking elsewhere, and another creator was reacting to her and found out that, yes, there are some filters through StreamYards that are available, which I thought was interesting. Now, sadly, I couldn't listen to that whole live, and it's gone. Now it's on private now, so I can't go back and listen to it, but I caught part of it. And there, I guess, is actual filters that you can get through StreamYards. But we all know that these are coming through the phone, if anything, okay? And, she definitely got called out and got caught using the filters. And it's just like, that's why I was, like, girl.
Well, like I said before, why do you have to filter yourself into unbelievability?
Exactly. Why?
Blurring or lightening you're under the eye, so a lot of us have dark.
Sure. Right.
That up and smoothing away maybe a blemish or two.
Sure.
But when you completely try to take 15-20 years off,
right,
and then you're claiming that you had weight loss surgery and a massive weight loss, your skin doesn't keep up, so it sags until you can get cosmetic surgery to correct it. Right. So all these tight, youthful looks is just screaming lie.
Right.
You have to go to such an extreme that people are laughing at you.
Right. Exactly. And that's just it. And I don't think she, I don't know why she cares so much, because again, it's still all about Annie. I feel,
yeah,
it's just like, damn. And all because Annie picked up her toys and walked away. All because that's why. And, she's like, crying on this when she's screaming at us 1 second, and then I love how she'll start to cry and she'll get all teary. And then 5 seconds later, she's pissed again. It's like, well, you recovered from that really well. But, she's over there. Well, I just wanted to have support from you, Annie. Well, Annie was giving her support. She talked to her, which I don't think she knew this, but she was talking to her the whole time behind the scenes when she was supposed to be not on the internet, because we know she was on the internet. You can see my little air quotes. So we know she was on the internet. And so again, that was very obvious. And people were talking to her behind the scenes going, look, just, you can tell that this is you using a voice changer. I mean, it was so apparent. Again, she does things that are so embarrassing that it's so clear that, even the little monkey that went into space could see it. It's like, come on. And I just don't understand why. I even said this the other time. I said, if you're so proud of your weight loss and your weight loss journey, then why don't you show people the real thing? It's not exactly a journey when it's a made up one.
Yes.
I mean, even Annie was very plain, and this is when I'm not a huge Munching and Chatting supporter. She's taking a leave of absence right now anyways. And I wasn't seeing a lot in her channel. Now, when she talked about crazy, I was front and center, because it affected all of us. So, and again, we were trying, and when she said the greater good, we were all trying to be together as a community to try to stand up against her, to say, look, we're not going to take you lying and cheat and doing this to us. We're just not going to do it. And that's when people did start to gather evidence and tuck it away. So yes, there's a whole Discord, and it's mine, all mine. Well, there's one other one, I'm sorry. There's that has evidence in it. I have the Discord that she was in. Nobody uses it anymore. I mean, it's just, there. Because when I kicked her out on November the 16th, that's when I removed her. That's people came in later the next few days and were like, what's going on and what happened and what have you. And I told people, I even made a post about it right then and there. I removed her. I will talk to you guys about it later. And enough said. And so after that, I knew to keep that Discord because her habits are, and she's like, come on, we can't be surprised. She'll go live and rage and scream and then just delete it like it didn't happen. Well, again, we have those because we are covering ourselves when we are defending ourselves against this crazy crap that she said. So yes, we're defending ourselves. So we have that. But that's her MO. She goes live, she does all this crazy stuff, and then just deletes it and pretends like it never happened. And so no, we have those as a record to keep, everything was in there. She would go the first Discord, that was nicknames, and that one's long gone. That's the one where we supposedly had the 911 call. She would come right in wanting people's social security numbers. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, that's crazy. We don't do that shit here. Stop that. We're a bunch of old ladies. We talk about old lady shit, and yeah, we poke fun at people. And sure, I've thrown shade at just about everybody. So again, not a big thing here. But so she comes barreling in. I've got the 911 call.
Whoop.
Got a wellness checker swatted. It's just however you want to term it, that to her home. And, it was rumored who did it. And yes, she was amongst the suspects. And so, and it was made it even more suspect when she came in and said, she had the 911 call. Well, I'm like, gosh, how would you get the 911 call unless you were directly involved? But anyways, we're like, oh, okay. She said, I have to upload it to my Google Drive and I'll share it. She came in and volunteered this. Nobody was talking about anything like that. And she came in and said that.
Hey, Dad.
And it was like, ooh. And I've got screenshots of all that because I can go back, and look. And because we knew she would post things and then delete it. And I always thought that was weird. I'm like, why are you posting things and then deleting it? I'm like, okay. And I guess on some of the stuff, I'm glad that she did because she likes to porn bomb people. And I guess that's what she was doing. And thank goodness I missed that because then she would do it and delete it. And so I missed that. Thank you, Jesus. So I kind of thought, well, you know what, Kate, if she's going to come in here and say shit and then delete it, you need to have a record of it. So there was other people that would take, things that we thought might have been pertinent and we saved it. Just to cover our butts, because we knew what we were dealing with here, that this person is like loopty-doopty. And so the second Discord, that was mine. She ended up leaving nicknames. She had a fit over the 911 call. She kept everybody waiting for 30 or 45 minutes, dragging us out. And then all of a sudden, oh, I can't come. I'm at the doctor's. And we're like, well, why didn't you just say that before? So, but again, she got pissy and then left the Discord. And we were like, oh, okay, fine. And we didn't need it anymore. We had everything we needed out of it. And so nickname deleted it. So that's long gone. Then I made one a little bit later. That still exists.
You
I have that Discord.
Screaming into that one. But I don't wanna.
I know. I don't blame you. I mean, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people took one for the team and put personal differences aside to deal with her.
Yep, for sure. Anyway, we're so far off track here. Let's see.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Get to playing. Hey, everybody. Hey, Death. Hi, Calla.
You're possibly under suspicion of more. And he said, yes, that is true. I immediately blocked him. When I show my screen, you dumb fuck, which I could pull it up right now. He's blocked. He's in my block section.
Don't care.
You illiterate piece of shit, bitch.
Oh.
The only moderators I have on my channel from this community is motherfucking MT. The rest of them are from Tragic's community. Because I don't want to get trolled by people faking pretending to be them and then say something to me like they used to do back in the day with the GG clan. They were troll ass people, say something to me, and then I would attack that person, asking them what the fuck their problem was, and come to find out it was a troll account. Well, it would have been too fucking late.
That's a you issue.
To try to correct it. So I modded everybody from fucking Tragic's community that has came over to support me and talk to me in my channel.
So?
Yeah.
You can't have 273 fucking mods on your channel. The most you can have is 15. Dumbasses.
That's not true. That's
the section clearly says 50 people before that plus 273 more.
Where is she getting this? Because I don't ever believe I've ever said that I had more than what I have now.
No, I don't know. And you can have 15 mods. I mean, you can have as many mods as you want.
Well, 15 mods is a little much on such a small channel like mine. So,
right.
Doesn't make sense.
Well, and, you know, but I mean, even Munching had tons of mods. Candy had tons of mods. Everybody's had tons of mods.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I just.
At that point, Kate, it was the only way we could tell it was a legitimate channel, though. And now
that's true.
Yeah, now that we can go and check again that it's a troll account or a real account, it's not necessary to have that many.
No, not unless you're a really big channel. Right.
Even I might have a little too many for the size and turnout of my lives. But you know, I don't demand blind obedience or attendance when I go live. So, you know, I'll have 3 or 4 at a time, maybe. Others have jobs or are watching another live, which is fine. You know, that's That's the nature of the thing. So,
right.
Anyway, enough about me being perfect and all.
Right. And we know he was a mod for her. We have it.
Yeah, of course.
It's the block section, you illiterate cunt.
Oh, nice word.
Rude.
Jesus fucking Christ. These old bitches didn't graduate 2nd grade. They did.
I did too.
Did so.
So I get done reacting to Candy's live stream, and then I get an email by somebody that I trust very much, so I know that they
were by somebody. I would love to know who the somebody is.
Because me too. I think it's Casper.
Oh my God. Okay.
With a clip portion that they've been documenting the truth, not the Photoshop bullshit, not the fucking fuck together bullshit that they do to me. I've got individuals that actually record everything these motherfucking people do, include being in one of the Discords with them.
Oh,
I know every fucking move they're about to make. I know that anything she's going to lie in her live stream and say, well, Alana don't know where I fucking live at, so I can say anything I want about the dirty pig. Bitch, y'all still live in the same fucking apartment, you dumb hoe.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, in this clip portion of the fucking video, Kate Waxlover is sitting on Kathy C's fucking channel and sits there and says, there's 3 Discords I'm in. Yeah. And they're dedicated to dirty fucking pig.
No.
Sorry.
Nope.
Mind
Never
you,
said that.
in each one of these Discord is the same 24 people that is only in their fucking live streams.
Nope.
So let me get this straight, you mentally ill cunts.
Okay.
You've got 3 separate Discords to talk about me, dedicated to me. You weirdo.
No. Sorry.
No, each Discord has the same people in it. What the fuck do you say differently in each fucking Discord that you wouldn't say in the first fucking Discord, you goddamn weirdos?
Or what we wouldn't say on YouTube.
Exactly.
There's nothing in those Discords that hasn't been said to your proverbial face.
Exactly.
Nothing.
And right.
Nothing.
And the only Discord that we even talk about her in is Rose, and that's it.
Yep,
that's the only one. And then the other ones are for evidence. One, my Discord still exists. I can show the last time it was used, and it's been probably well over a year. that anybody's typed in there. Because I probably took everybody out.
I think I accidentally, or is that somebody else's?
Well,
yeah.
Right. So I have, there's 2 evidence discords. One's mine and one's someone else's. And then there's one discord that talks about her, but there's not all these people. I think our biggest discord is 12. I mean, whoo. So, and again, we point and laugh where it is deserved. And that's 90% you, honey. So don't think that highly of yourself that we need that many places to talk about you, because we don't.
Thank you, Carla. Yes, please go and visit other channels. Give them a
definitely
sub and all the YouTube things. Thank you.
Yes, so we have varying degrees of evidence on a lot of our channels. So
yeah, that's for sure. Death has 3,000 discords just talking about Alana night and day. Oh.
I know. And she's that high on herself to think that she's that important. No, you're not.
You're not.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not that important, Alana. We just laughed at you. It's nothing serious.
Nope. Oh my. It's just gotten ridiculous.
And then you all claim that you touch grass and that you got a life. If you're running 3 discords and you're documenting my every little fart that comes out of my stinking asshole, you have no life. You have no family, no friends, no husband. You literally sit with your fucking nose glued to a goddamn fucking screen, bitches.
Not really, but okay.
Literally. You run multiple fucking troll accounts with my picture on it on YouTube. You absolutely do not have no fucking life, bitch. Hell, I don't know how the fuck y'all are even sleeping. You must.
Ma'am, if we've got all these troll accounts and I'm expecting you to be subbed to them all, please provide evidence.
Exactly.
Tell us, this is you. Tell us the names.
Right, because I certainly, and I've said this before, yes, I have more than the Kate Waxlover account, but most of them have variations of my name. Gosh, I wonder who Kate Hart Candles is. Huh, really? That's a mystery, isn't it? So
I have more than a handful of alt accounts because when she first started, throwing strikes at me, I admit I panicked and I made a whole bunch of alt accounts. But then I found out she's just a fool. She has no power.
Right. So, right. Thank you, Kala. So it's just continue.
Take shit. You fucking lunatics. But anywho, yes, Kathy C over there on Twitter is Glory B.
Huh?
Let me mod you, welfare wig.
No, that's the other way around, stupid.
And I'm fixing to play the live stream where these dumb bitches sit up there and say they got 3 discords dedicated to the dirty pig. They call me a dirty pig.
Your words, not ours.
To discuss me. 3. Oh, you can't make this fucking lunacy up.
You did.
These farmers is over here fucking supporting their dumbasses. You got Little Boots. You got Little Boots. You got Fraggy.
Don't mess with my friend.
Kate Winslet.
Kate can take.
And goddamn Kyla, or whatever her fucking name, over here listening to this goddamn shit. And they got the audacity to sit there and fucking call me batshit fucking crazy.
Audacity.
They're in her live stream right now. You'll hear her mention them. When they sit there and say they got 3 dedicated discords to talk about me, and it's the same 24 people in each one of them. The fuck is wrong with you, sick old bitches?
I'm sorry, you're
multiple fucking YouTube accounts with my picture on it, trolling as me or talking about me with my picture. And then you want to convince me you fucking got a life? Yeah, I do. Okay. They better get their information correct because the only dirty pig is Barnyard Sarah. Huh? Exactly. No, they call me Dirty Pig over here because I had weight loss surgery and I look damn good and they're jealous
Oh
about it.
God,
Yeah,
really?
my God.
Again with the weight loss surgery. Oh my God.
And let me remember how they were all denying that they didn't know and that Candy didn't have a relationship with Mark, that I'm the only one that had a relationship with the pedo in this community. Well, now that they had a falling out with Candy Morgan, they've changed their story. She's in love with Mark and they're trying to get back together. Wouldn't
Never
that make
said
you
that.
knowledgeable? Because you all were fucking moderators to Candy, that she had a relationship with the fucking pedo. And while you're sitting there trying to throw Candy under the fucking bus and trying to make it look like that Mark's trying to reach out to me, Mark's only got 3 motherfucking accounts.
Honey, I only entered the Munching and Candy Morgan community after this Mark stuff happened, and it was
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
never involved in that ever.
Nope. Nope. I never knew him. The
Yep.
only thing I knew of him was if he was seen, we were to block him and hide him immediately.
Yeah.
Again, she wants to flex on this. You know, none of us have, I have no personal problem with Candy at all. None whatsoever. And, you know, they can make up all the shit that they want. Candy never did anything to this crazed loony to begin with. The only thing she ever did was she called 2 times to supposed, you know, to find out if you had died, dummy. And that was it. And
Yep.
now, even after that, she's done all this other stuff. And it's like, no, she never, you know, and she is right. That's how she got her channels taken away, is she faked police reports and shit and turned them into YouTube. That's how that went down. So she can say whatever she wants to say, but nobody threw Candy under the bus. Not ever. Candy knows well good about the crazy loon, and she handles her just fine on her own. And
Yep.
that's all there is to it.
And if I have to say it again, Candy called a text now number. Carlos answered. There was never any talk with anybody at Auto Mall, ever.
Probably not. No, I don't think so either.
No, because any business has a proper business number and a proper way of greeting somebody when they pick up the phone. You know, and it's not somebody that didn't know what his ass from a hole in the ground. You know, it's trying to remember the lies that his partner has given him to say. You know, he stumbled. He had to remember that Alana was pretending to be dead.
Right. Exactly.
It was a funny call. It was a funny live stream.
Right. Right. Because most of the grown-ups in the room knew that she never died. Come on. We all knew this was bogus. Now, one person, only because he regretted all the nasty shit that he'd ever said, was having, you know, repercussions there. And then the other person that was upset was genuinely upset, and we felt bad. So that's why we were just trying to get to the bottom of it, to find out what happened. The guy never lost his job. Stop. It's just ridiculous. It's just more of the bullshit lies and the bullshit lies.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Stupid anyway.
Boat lighter, 4, snapballer, pro wrestling channel, and fucking Dragon Slayer. So stop it with your bull fucking shit. Again, on my channel, I live stream me going into my Instagram, pulling up every fucking DM I ever fucking had, and there is no more Randall.
Oh, excuse me.
Y'all pretended to be me, fake the fucking relation.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, she showed her Instagram. Yeah, let's talk about your Instagrams, shall we? How many do you have? Let's just say that. Same with your Twitters. How many do you have? So just because you pulled up one, and messages can be deleted. So again, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
Relationship with that man to have something to fucking do, just like you impersonate me all over the fucking internet. You sick, twisted cunts.
Oh.
I don't know why she has to be so nasty.
Skinny Queen Productions is friends with people that once were.
Because when somebody doesn't have an argument, they lower themselves to insults and get loud.
As a mod for a motherfucker that was in love with a pedo while having him as a mod on their channels. But I'm a liar. I make shit up. But here they're going to sit here in a minute. Hold on.
Let's see what happens. All I know is I'm going to need an adult beverage by the time this day's over. I can foresee that.
And by the way, this is the Kate Wax lover that's going around trying to get your all's attention about me. Listen to the
That's
shit she
me.
says. They admit to knowing that they've got a predator in their community for years.
Oh, I
No.
can't
And
wait
they
to
were
hear
proud supporters and moderators of a person that was in love with him.
that. Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Let's hear that. Yeah, let's hear that.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, me too.
For sure. I can foresee that. Hello, Taylor. Hi, Taylor.
Welcome.
Dear.
This is
Yes.
too loud and
I
everybody here.
hope. Let me get my phone because for some reason my brick wall is not showing the layout. So you're not. Hey, you.
This is proven fact that Gigi has a community of motherfucking pedo supporters. If not,
Boy, oh boy, let's see. I'm 11 minutes 38 seconds into a 3 hour 39 and 17-second video, and that took her a little more than 10 minutes to mention Gigi.
Of course.
pedos their damn selves. Because Kathy C is a moderator for Fedora Chick.
Yeah, so
Well, sitting over here supporting and having a pedo as a mod and supporting someone that's in love with a fucking child molester. They admit it. They think now that they're not friends with Candy that they can admit this shit and they're going to look so fucking innocent. You've been a moderator for her, Kathy, for 3 fucking years, bitch.
What? No, you haven't.
no, I haven't. I think I was an official mod for her. I don't know, less than a year.
And what I haven't even been a mod. Wasn't a mod for her for 3 years. So you certainly weren't either. No.
Can you you can hear us? Please say if you can hear us, because for some strange reason, I don't know why this is
During
happening.
the fucking Discord.
There we go. I got it now.
Technical difficulties. What is wrong?
No. I just this.
And I'm batshit fucking crazy. I'm the one that's a lunatic over here stalking people, harassing people, being obsessed, and I have no life. What the fuck? What reality am I in right now? And these bitches seriously think that other than the 24 people that sit in their goddamn chat, believe anything they fucking say.
Then why are you so worried about it?
Been a real work. Excuse the fuck out of me, but I'm sorry that the brick wall is fitting.
Exactly. Yes, it's a chomo jerk fest in this community. You said it correctly, Welfare Wig.
It is for this one too. I was be back, but you know what? Maybe this is better. Good, thank you, Taylor. Hey, Carla, you wish truth?
Hey, Kyla. Calla, right straight from the GG community.
Oh,
Guys, I'll put the link in. We are veering off what we were going to do. We were going to do a retro react on
Hi, Fraggy.
Alana,
They were
but
begging for her.
we just said that later. Shit happened last night, and after let's face it, ladies. And
Little bitch, I don't know who the fuck you are. You got the audacity to sit there and try to make Tragic into a pedo and that they're doing
audacity.
disgusting shit in Tragic's community, bitch. But you sit over here as a mod while Kathy sits here today with this fucking lunatic man-looking bitch, admitting for 3 years now that they support it and was a mod of someone that was in love with a pedo.
Where did I admit anything?
Kudos to you. Fraggy, Kate Winslet, Kyla, Kalla, Little Boots. You all really push the reality and the truth of Gigi and his fucking community.
Hey, AMB, miss you,
I've
honey.
been listening to Alana since early this morning.
Happy.
She is off her rocker again, and she's repeating. She's washing, rinsing, and repeating. And oh my!
Is that what you said in your first Discord, and then you had to jump over to your second Discord to say the same thing, and then you had to jump on your third Discord to say the same thing, and then you're live streaming?
Isn't she salty?
Very.
With the same 24 people from all Discords that you said the same thing in, you lunatic?
Exactly, little
Jesus
boots.
Christ.
We're going to jail again. We're going to jail again. Same things she's saying about Jay. He doesn't have any family photos. Why would?
Are you sexting Jay now? Because he's in an A range that you like to rock the cradle with, Kathy. Because fucking Diablo was 26 years old when you were sexting him. And you're what?
Want to see
Damn
those
near fucking
gems?
80, bitch. You're a perv. Yeah, they're overage, but you're a perv. You're sick, bitch. That's the only thing that will fucking pretend to touch you.
The family photos that the children were adopted.
She's jealous because I can get a 26-year-old.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, whoop, sorry. Wrong screen. There.
Thank you.
Oh my God, here we go with this fucking bullshit. Bitch, he sit there and said that he had contact with kids that I never had with him for 5 fucking years, while admitting that he witnessed things that we've been trafficking.
Okay, this is just crazy.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking promote this dumb bitch's fucking channel. And I want everybody in their sane mind to come listen to the fuck shit.
3, 2, 5, 1.
Come over and listen to this fuck shit that they said.
Yes, I think from this I got I think 4 subs.
There you go.
Oh, what is she doing? Let me just.
The stream for a couple of days that these bitches not realize that we can't be in the stream 24/7 like they are. Exactly, welfare wig. Tragic has no problems with me. He's commented on my videos. He's even talked about me on his panel several fucking times. He says hi to me every time I go in, just like everybody fucking else does.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like you dumb bitches.
No. We go and watch those lives. Well, I don't. I turn the sound off because I can't stand vag, and I watch the chat. Nobody says anything to you, and if they do, it's very rarely.
And I've followed along one time too, not long ago. She doesn't know how to participate in a live stream. She doesn't know how to do it.
Huh. I don't know. I just well, whatever she thinks. I have nothing to say to that, honestly.
Is he don't expect anybody to keep freaking going after people. What they discuss in their community has and is involved with them. They choose to discuss it. They don't expect people to be in their live streams 24/7 talking about the people that they're talking about. They appreciate the support. And if I talk about PC Media and eggs, it's because I choose to, not because I'm expected to. That's not how communities work. It works in your communities because you're a bunch of motherfuckers that hate each other, that come together to hate other people. You all don't even like each other. Kate Blackslever and this damn other fucking Kate can't stand Kathy C. They have several times in private conversations and private discords elsewhere that they're in saying that she's fucking annoying, weird, obsessive, and absolutely disgusting.
Oh God!
And how would she know this? How if
But
that was
because
true,
we
we
were
would have
ahead
seen
and
that.
come in. Well, there was technical difficulties with the group. Kate, did you have problems when you first went in the Discord? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did too. I couldn't see anybody.
You want to know why you had problems? It's because you probably was blocked. If you can't
And
see
no,
nothing,
the
as soon as
Discord
you go
wasn't
in,
set
you
up
got
properly.
blocked. So you had to go back in under troll accounts to be fucking nosy and obsessive and weird bitches like you are.
Conversation. Yes, same. Because I think that the different channels were locked. Okay. So
Discord don't have fucking channels, you dumb bitch.
Oh, what
the
a
fuck are you
dumbass.
talking about?
Yeah, I proved that.
The last time
I
I
know.
checked, Discord is a chat.
What? So she
Yeah,
doesn't
she's
know
like,
how to function within within a server.
no, apparently not, because she's like, they don't have channels. And I did. I put a screenshot of a Discord, what it looks like, and it has voice channel, it has text channel, and it's like, hello, yes, it does. So she again, and we were going. She's reacting to a live that we were going back and forth. We weren't even talking about her. We were reacting to someone else, and she flipped it and made it about her. And she's so stupid she can't follow a conversation even as it's going on, which is very apparent.
No. Even when she was with Nina, if Nina went off on another subject, you could hear the disinterest and boredom.
Oh yeah.
Alternately, it was the same for Nina when Alana went off and Nina tried to, we're not talking about that. Nina was
Right.
rude about it, which was actually
Right.
funny.
Right.
But both
Right.
of them, Yeah, it's all about them and what's affecting them. They don't care about the other. You know, it's all about me, 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 and I don't care how that affects you. So
Yeah, exactly.
Discord. Now, I'm not saying you can't do video chats in it. You can,
Oh.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
but that's a whole different section.
Uh-huh.
That's like Instagram.
Uh-huh.
What?
It's like Zoom. It requires you to be in private DMs to do video chats with each other. You can link it to the main chat, but people can't join unless you're invited. There is no fucking channels and no Discord. You illiterate, low IQ bitch.
Thank you.
I was like, okay, they're having problems. I'm not gonna worry about it, And
Yeah, but they're different threads. They're not actual channels. I know what you're saying there. It says in Discord server, you can have sub-channels in a Discord for different subjects. And yeah, they're different threads. It's kind of like Kiwi Farms. You can have different threads, different rooms. You can have private rooms, public rooms. But when she's talking about a channel, she's talking like YouTube.
No, I'm not. No.
things were okay, and links were being put up on her wall and his wall and everything, so we all joined. Wasn't a big deal. But then all of a sudden, I think KMG was in there, and that was causing a problem. I'm not sure. I don't know what started the original issue with that Discord, but then Candy wasn't even in the Discord anymore. I'm like, well, what's the point? why are we even here now? I'm confused. I said, okay, well, I guess we'll hang out and talk to Leafy. And some of the people were coming in. I had no idea who they were, but I'm just being friendly. Hey, how are you? And they were talking about, now I'm sorry, this is the truth. This is my personal feelings.
Any person that says this is the truth is lying. You don't have to emphasize that you're telling the truth if you're telling the fucking truth, you weirdo.
Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe in your world. Now, true, if somebody starts a conversation saying, I'm telling you the truth, and then that's usually, you gotta like squint at that a bit.
Yeah.
But, if you... Listen, this was my moniker and my title for many years is you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but you are so bad at lying, Alana, or presenting evidence. Even on Kiwi Farms, when I first cottoned on that you were on there, and you were presenting all your evidence that so-and-so talked to so-and-so, all you proved was exactly what I said. So-and-so was talking to so-and-so. There was no tea spilt, no secret revealed, nothing.
No.
And she was honestly thought this was evidence.
Yeah.
And the farmers were all going, huh?
I know. Exactly.
So, thank God. I rarely see her on there. Mind you, I'm not on there very much myself. But, jeez. I just want to... There we go.
That, Candy, you were very romantic.
In other words, she's going to fucking lie out.
You treated a lot of people like staff. And that got old. Fast. Now, I even, back in the time where you were beefing with Bounty, Alana tried to start the rumor that Candy said something inappropriate about Bounty's daughter.
She did. I have the Discord fucking messages, you dumb bitch. The original ones.
Never proved it.
She said it on her fucking live stream. I've got the fucking video.
Mm-hmm.
She said, quote unquote, I'm surprised Bounty is even allowed to be around his kids. The way he yells at his wife, he's got to be doing something abusive to his kids. I never took it anywhere inappropriate. You people did that.
No, we didn't.
You had your lap dog and prolapse butthole liquor,
Jeez,
Photoshop a bunch of shit, and then fucking D him on Instagram with it. You dropped it down to just my conversation, but not fucking
my poor prolapsed ass.
Andy's conversation before that, where she said the same thing in the Discord DMs, private conversations that me and her were having. Because me and Angelique had gotten in a fight, I had went in private message Candy, and I told her that Angelique was over there saying that you was saying that Bounty touches his kids. And Candy said, no, you were in the live stream, and all I said was because he's abusive to his wife and he's a fucking alcoholic, then he's abusive to his kids. And that
And
is what the fuck she said. It was
Yes.
Angela Lee that told Bounty and everybody on a live stream that it was Candy saying that he essayed his kids. And that is not what the fuck Candy said.
duh, and that's what I said.
It wasn't Candy. And
Then
it
who
turned out to
Thank
be
you.
Sloan or Angela Lee doing it. So
Yep.
Candy didn't have time to find the evidence. Well, I'll find it for you. I found it, timestamped it, sent it to her with screenshots and said, here's all you need to clear it up. That proves you didn't do it. Well, later on, she told me she never saw it. I said, well, I'm sorry I posted it. Everybody else saw it. But I'm sorry you missed it. But I did post it for you to put up the proof. And I think it finally got put up later. But
For the troll coming here running your mouth, you do know that every one of these motherfuckers over here are on fucking prescription drugs that they can abuse, right? And on top of it, they smoke dope, right? They brag about that. I don't use fucking drugs. I've put up multiple drug tests where I came up negative.
Uh-huh.
So again, Kate Waxleather, make your 50th 100 million troll account come in and think you're going to get to say something in my chat because you're being
Excuse me.
exposed again.
I wasn't in there. I was
people
doing
were trying to help
something
Candy anytime
else.
she needed help. Just like we were very
There was nobody in her chat, but what? Let me see. Who was
I don't
in her-
know. Somebody said I was in Discord talking to other people in Discord when somebody came in and said that she said my name. I'm like, what? I'm not in your chat, sweetie. Nice try, but not me.
Yeah,
Again,
so-
so show me what troll account I am. I'd love to see it.
Exactly. Weirdo.
Better yet, turn my troll accounts into your detective. Let them search my
very grateful. If we
IP.
needed something that was done, we would ask her. Did you screen record it? Yeah, I did. And she,
Hey, Candy, did you clip it in a way that makes it sound like Alana said something? Ooh, we need that. Hey,
Nope.
Candy, can you forge a bunch of fucking bullshit so we can get MT to put Alana in jail for fake shit that didn't happen? And he
See,
didn't
bullshit.
fucking no case, you liars. The case got dismissed by the fucking DAs and the fucking judge. But now you're making claims that he dropped the bullshit because he's scared of me. Really, Kate? He was so damn scared that I went to his workplace and sat down and had a meal with Carlos. Ooh, he's so damn scared. He even
How
told
does-
me the owner of the fucking.
You keep
Mhm.
saying this is a proven fact. That just came out of your ass. It doesn't prove anything.
Nothing.
Wanting
I
us
mean,
to-
she says, I know, she claims we're saying the shit, and she's listening to as we were talking, and she still can't get the conversation correct. I've not heard anything I've been accused of. So, okay, keep trying. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Restaurant. That's so fucking scary, isn't it?
I'm more than happy to share it. It was always also Candy to do. But we tried to make it a 50-50 thing. And I'm stupid me. I thought Candy was my friend.
I didn't think me going anywhere. Listen, when they say friend, quote unquote, parentheses in the air, they mean lapdogs that's going to let them boss them around. You literally have to join their hate club for me, and you got to be willing to lie no matter what. You got to go against all your fucking morals to be their friend, quote unquote friend.
What?
And you're the ones that make people your servants. You got fucking Rebecca and Deborah, which is your wish and truth monger, over there fucking taking shifts to record me, to watch my channel to see if I go live streaming.
Oh my God.
While your fat asses are laying up in your fucking filthy ass bed that you project on me and can't fucking move to wipe your own ass.
You're telling
That's
on
what the fuck
yourself
you do.
again.
Candy has never, when I was associating with Candy before I found out the truth about her and Mark, which is why I quickly left your all's Discord and said, fuck you, motherfuckers. Because Fan Channel exposed Candy had a relationship with a fucking pedo. I want no association with that. And I turned on you. Isn't that what y'all said? I turned on you. You were trying to be supportive and help me, keep me stable. Bitch, I want no part of a fucking community that has a moderator that has been charged 3 different times as a sexual predator, sexual SAing fucking minors between the age of 13.
Again, please feel free to comb through my lives and find Mark Randall or any of his alts. All the mods I had back then are mods now.
And I've only been live once. It was for like 30 seconds. And I do have mods from when I went live years ago.
Mhm.
And I can take a screenshot of all the mods I have. And he's certainly not on there.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why she's saying this because it's so easily proven not to be true.
Well, I do. She's deflecting. She's the
Yeah.
one that had him as a mod.
She was the one that had him as a mod, and she also
She-
had him on panel.
And she's also had inappropriate conversations with him.
Oh, yeah.
And I consider, that's me. That's me. I consider it inappropriate as being a married woman. I would not have those type of conversations with someone other than my husband. So
Yeah.
that's, to me, it was inappropriate. So anyways, that's just me.
Yeah, I think is this the one where is this the live where she goes off about having threesomes and she's got an open marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's further down the way there. So
yeah, I'm pretty
that's
sure.
always fun. Yeah.
13 to 15 or 12 to 15 coming out of his own fucking mouth. He admitted to it. That's why I don't like you all and don't want nothing to do with you. And the reason why you started this hate train is because I had weight loss surgery. And during that fucking time, I started exposing you and your fucking community for being a
shot if you have it.
Bingo.
She was going to be a problem. I thought everything was fine between all of us. I would go to her lives. I think I was in Sam's live one time because I'm a mod for Truthfully Trisha. So she saw me over at Sam.
This lying bitch. Truthfully, Trisha don't even have a channel on YouTube no more.
Oh boy.
See how these people fucking lie? Truthfully, Trisha got her channel terminated. She don't got her channel no more. So how are you a fucking mod, liar?
And Kate's not a liar. That's the other
in Yaba's fucking live stream.
Excuse me. Truthfully, Trisha does have a channel.
Yep.
Many people react to her. Helena, get your head out of your ass.
No kidding.
My God.
Interesting, you wish. Did you see what you wish said? She said on live the other day talking to one of her buddies that she admitted on being on pain pills. So yeah.
Yeah. Lovely.
Because I was talking about them. Just like Candy went over there. Just like all of you went over there. When I mention somebody, you go running like a fucking bunch of fucking special need invalids to go cry victim to anybody that you think don't like me. That's why y'all ran to Dark Ninja's fucking channel. And again, Dark Ninja, you better listen very carefully.
Dark Ninja owned your ass on your own live.
Yes. Yep. He sure did. Yep.
So yes, of course we're gonna go woohoo! Yay! Yeah.
Exactly. And again, and plus, I'm sorry. This is America, isn't it? I can support whoever's live I want to. Yes. I've never. I was in Negs years ago, and said a couple things over at Negs. I've been to Gigi's a couple times. Again, that was years ago. Other than that, I've never once typed in any other community that goes for the bodegas or whoever the hell they are. Never typed over there ever once. Show me that I have. Prove it. You can't, because I haven't.
Oh, and the way she can prove that she can is because you went over there with the sock account.
Oh, right. Exactly. Yo, yes, I'm every sock account. And so again, prove it. Prove it. You can't, because it didn't happen.
That's funny.
Because they
give them all to your lawyer.
To supporting and being mods for a woman who is in love with a sexual predator of children.
I was like, hey, Candy, am I normally at Sam's? No, but because she was talking about Trisha, I was in there.
When has Sam and Yaba ever talked about Truthfully Trisha anytime recently? Bitch, I could pull up their fucking YouTube channel right now and prove to you that they have not talked about Truthfully Trisha in years, bitch. Listen how these motherfuckers lie. The only people they've been talking about is Booty Beauty, Negs, DC Media, and then they started on Alex Glitter and AK and attacking fucking Tragic because they think it's fucking hilarious that the attic in the freaking bodega had fell out. They haven't talked about Truthfully Trisha in years, you lying bitch. Truthfully Trisha don't even have a YouTube channel no more. It got terminated. So what are you, a motto? A delusional episode in your head? Drink some more fucking vodka and hallucinate shit. Damn it, Kate, you goddamn alcoholic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's her favorite
And,
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I go where I want, when I want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't have to tag everybody along with me. I go by myself.
Yeah. And the thing is that, Kate,
So why, I've come online, participated in lives, and I think I even hosted my own live, stoned out of my mind, but I'm not labeled a drug user, an addict. Well, maybe I given her some something to play with. Okay, go ahead. Makes me cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Kate had a few glasses of wine and kind of lost her shit. She owned up to it, apologized for offending anybody. But
And in all honesty, what she had said was taken totally out of context.
out of context, it was.
Because what she was referring to was the clip that we got about her using the N-word with the hard R, mind you, and it's all on our channels.
Yep.
That's the only thing that she was like, why are you tagging so and so? I tagged her to let her know that they're over there whining about the shit that their little number one guard dog is good at. So they're sitting at the same table with her, and yet they want to point fingers and yell racist and nasty things said to women. How about the stuff that's come out of her mouth towards us in this live alone? And we're not even partly through it.
Not even.
And it gets worse.
Yeah, because we're just barely.
That's why they got tagged. After that, they don't care. So I don't care either. So why am I going to continue to tag you? Put the proof on my channel. You can come over and look at it, or you don't have to look at it. They will eventually, because eventually her usefulness will wear out.
I don't know. Are they even putting her to use? Or is she just sort of hanging out and chat being ignored?
I think she inserts herself. She hears the beef between, the attic and the bodega, and so she wants to insert herself in it and think that she's of relevance, but she's not. She's not at all. So again, if they want her, they can have her. We certainly don't want her. That's all we ever want. I said this so many times. I always tell a broken record, but just go away and leave us alone. But you won't.
You never will. Now she's talking cryptic about those people in the other community. And, it's all subtle shade, to Jay and to me, to you.
Oh, of course. Right.
Come on, honey.
Right. Well, and, when she said she puts up these little final statements and stuff, and I just find it amusing. I was like, okay, because I think you actually made a poll. How long is this going to last? I was like, and I almost voted for not even a day, because that's more like fitting. But then I had said this before. One of the choices was, haven't we been through this before? And that's what I went with, because dear Lord, how many times? Like I said, we keep going full circle, full circle, full circle. And, at one point we should have listened to everybody. They're like, just don't say her name anymore. That's why she's she whose name shall never be mentioned. That's why we call her that. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But now it's, she won't go away and leave us alone, no matter what she says, no matter how long we've left her alone. She keeps coming up with more and more outrageous nonsense, and I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to let her slander me, because that's exactly what she's doing. So I'm just not going to have it. I'm not going to have it for you. I'm not going to have it for any of us. I'm not.
Good.
I am a sub to both Yaba and Sam. I'm also a sub to Original Owl. I'm a sub to a lot of people. I don't necessarily always engage in chat, but those three, if I am, I'm going to. So what did Candy go and do? They're following me. They're stalking me. Like, fuck off.
No, Candy, they wasn't following you. They were stalking people that I was talking about. Thinking that they would get to tell their little victim-ass fucking story. Sam and Yaba don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is packing eggs, DC Media, and Foodie Beauty. You're irrelevant. They probably don't even know you fucking exist in their chat.
Good, because I've never been to one of their lives ever.
Give them money.
Who are you? I don't want to are you. You're not even interesting anymore.
I'm only in Sam and Yaba's to watch or catch up.
I've watched a couple times, but I've never chatted there.
No, I've chatted there a few times, said hello, and made a comment or two. Um, but I have never been a foodie beauty content watcher.
No, me either.
I watch through other channels because foodie beauty is boring as shit.
Right.
And I'd rather have the commentary and the laughs than sitting through her chowing down massive amounts of food. And
Right.
it's not actually the mukbang that bothers me. It's how she does it. She eats with a spoon. She piles the spoon up like ridiculously full and shoves it down her gullet. There's no elegance to her eating. It's just
Right.
like a rabid, hungry dog. And like I said, there are some mukbangers I used to watch, and I'm ashamed to say Nikocado Avocado was one of them. But I watched the nicer ones like Stephanie Sue and Zach, what's his name, that did it silently. He was always so very elegant the way he ate. So
I know, because see, that's me too. I don't really like to watch other people eat. That's just me. So I've never really been into the mukbang community. So I was just like, oh, okay, I know of them and I've seen it. And some people, bother me more than others. But
yes,
if they're doing that, I
was
just
my
don't.
long-winded point. Was there are some that can do it with a great deal of elegance and
True.
comedy, which was what I was watching Nick for. Was his
Exactly.
comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
He was very funny. Yes.
And Foodie Beauty just shovels it in and doesn't really chew. And I think she recently had an issue with a potato, or was that Amber Lynn? Anyway, I don't know. But it's just disgusting. There's no elegance to it. There's no poetry. So anyway, that was my weird take on it. We'll continue now.
You're so stoned half the time.
Now, listen, the reason why Candy isn't interesting anymore is because she's moved on to a different community to attack and degrade and try to destroy. Candy very rarely talks about me anymore. Number one, because I don't fucking give her any attention. Today's the only time I'm giving the woman any attention. If people stop talking about me and move on to other subjects, they get pissed and they try to demand that they attack me. When they finally say no, that's when it becomes a fucking issue with Kate and Kathy.
What?
I know.
It makes sense. You don't check your audio. Listening to any of your lives is a headache. It's just
because this was a mod for her for 2 years. Listen how she dog piles.
Oh, now it's 2 years.
A support of Candy's as long as she was bashing, trying to push me to suicide.
Oh, and that never happened.
That never happened. Oh my God.
We've been waiting for that for a couple years too.
Oh God.
Still.
It's a losing thing.
It is.
Now she's a headache and uninteresting. Why? Because people, she said no, she's not dedicating any more time to me. You weirdo.
You don't leave the room. That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
I don't follow Alana. I don't want to follow Alana.
But here you said talking about me in a community that fucking is so goddamn obsessed that there's stands. I bet you at one time if I said that I was having a meet and greet here in Houston, they would break their fucking necks to do a GoFundMe to get tickets down here to see me. That's how bad they're obsessed with me.
I would not waste my money. No, I would not. I would be in
You're a damn liar, damn it, Kate. You consistent.
What is she even on about?
She's about this meet and greet. This is like, if I had a meet and greet that we're so jealous of her that we would be rushed right there to meet her. And
meet her?
Girl, like I said, I would come to Canada first. I'd come and see you in Canada first. No, thank you.
I'll be honest. I would love to go to Texas, but not to meet her. I want to go to, I think it's in Ennis, Texas, Buc-ee's, the world's biggest gas station.
Oh yeah, it is.
Buc-ee's.
You would have had fun at Gillies. Gillies was the big country western place. I've been to Gillies a couple times in the day. So you would love to see that. Absolutely. I would love to go do the touristy stuff, but I would not,
No. And I want to
Opposite.
try real Texas barbecue, but I'd also like to go to Georgia and eat peaches until I have diarrhea all over the place because I love peaches.
The three best places for peaches is Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and then oddly enough, Michigan.
Really?
They can
Okay,
now,
Michigan's on the list.
and well, and the thing that shocked me was I don't normally buy California peaches, but they have been really good this year. I was shocked how good they were this year. So
Yeah. Okay.
so there.
Well, get off the peaches here. Mangoes and peaches. I would happily live on those two things for the rest of my life.
Ooh, girl, I'll give you the mango daiquiri recipe later. Oh yes.
All right, love it. Okay.
Talk about me everywhere, anywhere that will listen to your fucking drunk slurring ass. Fake ass nurse. You're not a fucking nurse, just like Krista is not a fucking nurse.
Oh,
just
really?
like Annie, Janie, and Friends is not a fucking nurse.
Uh-huh.
Slanderous.
Sure. That is
You
slander.
follow me like a goddamn stink on a turd.
On a turn?
It's like, is that where I'm supposed to be? Just following her? No, I don't want to deal with her. Right. And look, I'm a mod for a friend of mine. Because, I mean, the one thing, Discord can be confusing for a lot of people. One of the reasons, anytime I've ever talked about Candy in public, I've always been very positive about her. I don't have a problem with Candy.
And I always mentioned her on my lives if you were citing sources.
Exactly. That's her acknowledgement. I think I said the other day that Candy wrote someone for the team coming and joining the Discord with a woman in there that took her channel. That was a pretty power bill swap.
And why did her channels get taken, Kate?
Said it plenty of times.
She even said you all caused her to lose her fucking channels yesterday.
Huh?
She's in her fucking 50s as well. She knew better, but yet she participated in gang calling and fucking bullying, cyber harassing, going real life on me, and trying to push me to suicide like you all did.
She did it though, because she did it for greater good. And I thought that's what a lot of us were doing with a lot of different things.
You know what the greater good that they're talking about? Me and Angelique had a falling out, and I was fucking riding Angelique's ass like a fucking horse. A rider on a fucking horse. They came over and said, hey.
She drags Angelique's name in several times, I believe, in this.
She does, for whatever reason, I don't know, because that's not what happened, but let's just hear this version. This is
Angelique is too busy passing out on live streams to bother with this bullshit. So
exactly.
You know, along the lines, we've got deets on Angelique. Here, come to this Discord if you would like to know some good, juicy shit about Angelique.
Huh?
What?
Regardless, they wanted me to dogpile Angelique like they're doing me day in and day out.
Ever.
No. Nope.
If you want, and the audio sucks, and I apologize but the live stream I have is called Truth. And this is all about her, Alana's fuck shit with us, Candy, me, and Kate.
We'll have to react to that sometime.
Yeah.
We'll react to it sometimes.
Yeah. So I don't know. The evidence is sitting there. I don't know what she's making this shit up.
I don't know either.
Whatever. We have never, we have poked at Angelique only because of the gerbil story.
Well, exactly.
You know, and that was it.
And how long ago was that? Nobody's even mentioned her.
Now, I have not played the gerbil song in I don't know how long. That used to be my go-to.
I know.
And you know that's it. She's off falling apart on her own lives and neglecting her child. You do you, boo. The boy's almost ready to leave anyway. I think he's almost 16 and he can leave. I hope he does.
I hope he does too.
God. Anyway.
This ought to be good.
In November of 2021, I said, fuck this shit. This isn't what I do. I have to. Finally, Angelique left me alone, quit bothering me, quit talking about me, and they still wanted me to dogpile this woman like they do me with this community. And I went into the Discord and I had a private video with them and said, look, I'm going to make peace with Amy, Mukbang Terminator, and everybody. I'm not doing this. There's no reason for me to attack her. She's not attacking me no more. And basically, they said, quote unquote, if I make that choice, it's going to be the worst mistake of my life. Candy, Kate, and Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
And I made the choice anyways, because I don't like fucking attacking people.
Yeah.
As they say, attacking
Right.
people. Basically defending myself if the person isn't doing anything for me to defend myself over.
Thanks for reminding me of that video. Yeah, we should do a retro react to my own video.
That's what I think too. Yeah, that would be a wonderful classic
Alana.
for a
Thanks.
nice Saturday morning or something.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Alana. Awesome.
Mhm.
And that's why I walked away from their community. And the fact that Fan Channel had went into Annie's, which is Munching and Chatting, and started bringing up the whole pedo thing with Mark, and that Candy was in a relationship with him. I asked Candy in a private DM the day before I walked out of your guys' community and told you guys to go fuck yourself. Is it true what Fan Channel's saying? Candy goes into this whole spill that she was never in a relationship with Mark, that she pretended to be in love with him because he was doing sick pedo type activities on YouTube. And that she started pretending to be a little girl to try to get this man set up to go back to prison.
I wasn't there when that happened, so
I wasn't
She
either.
admitted to me in these private DMs from Discord that she was sending.
So I don't know why she's focused on that story, because that was way before my time.
It was me too. And as far as I know, the lore that I know from that is everything that was true. Candy was just playing him to try to get him off the internet because we knew what he was.
Mhm.
So, so that's all I ever knew about that. That's the story that was presented to me, that was how it went. But other than that, no, I was never around firsthand to even see any of that.
God damn.
Sending him childhood pictures of her to see if he would take the bait of being sexual towards those pictures so that she could call the FBI on him and have him thrown back in fucking prison. Which this is going to be confirmed. I don't need receipts. They're going to fucking confirm this here in a minute.
Okay.
And I said, oh, hell to the fuck no. I got sick bitches pretending that they're 12 and 11 years old, trying to bait a pedo into
I
fucking
love that
saying
color.
sexual things about their childhood fucking pictures to get this man thrown back in jail. I don't give a fuck if he goes back to jail, but either way it's fucking wrong in all points of it.
And how many years ago was that? I mean,
That's when I walked away from you all. That's when I walked away from this community. I stopped going into your guys' live stream and I backed away from fucking Munching and Chatting because she has him as boat lighter over there as a moderator.
What?
I didn't think
Before
Bolt
that,
Lighter
you're
was
talking about
Mark.
that caller, which is the fucking pedo.
No.
Well, she thinks a whole lot of people, like, she thinks I'm a farmer called Goaltending.
Right. Okay. And I mean, again, I wouldn't know. Gather up all these alternate accounts that you have, honey, and turn them over to the cops. Please, I beg you to do it. Because most of them will come back to you or somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So do it, please. Please do it. I love it because they ain't going to come to my house. That's for sure. And it's funny because originally all this time before when she was going after Candy really hard, and it was actually a troll that came into her live because half the time she doesn't read the chat. We know this. So they came in. It was some troll named Patty was the first name. They're the ones that threatened her dogs. None of us. I still have the screenshot of it.
I would never threaten a dog ever.
Me either. Of course not. I mean, hell, we wouldn't even threaten a person. We never have threatened a person. We've only ever wished her, to just leave us alone. That was it. Nobody's ever wished harm on
driving her to unalive herself. This is all fantasy in her head.
It is.
Because she is a narcissist. And narcissists will not do that because they'll attempt it, but they won't do the follow through.
Right.
Because, the narcissists, they want the pity, the love, that, whatever. Me. See what these mean people made me do. And somebody that truly does, and I've had somebody in my life, not family, thank God, that did manage to, and nobody knew beforehand.
No.
Beforehand, everything was tickety-boo.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they weren't there.
Right.
Nobody
Exactly.
had a clue. So that is true unaliving yourself, not announcing it every live you're on.
Well,
Because
and
the more
she
you
said
talk about it,
she if she could send you an email, if she had that information, she did. She would do that all the time and bait you. I'm
yes.
just going to hurt myself. And she did that a lot. She did that a lot, and I'm sure we can prove that too. So
Mhm.
again, she just needs to. All we've ever wanted is for her. I keep saying it. It just doesn't work. Never mind. Just keep going. It just doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And then Dragon Slayer 72.
Was the greater good. So she seemed to get upset about things that Candy. Things she said that she has screenshots of people talking about her in Discord. Nobody has said anything that was awful in Discord. Shade's going to be thrown about everybody in Discord.
That's their fucking excuse for talking shit about everybody. These bitches don't even like their own damn selves, let alone each other. And everything they say is shade. No, it's downright dogpiling and talking shit. I 100% believe Candy when she said that she saw, when they thought that she had left and they were in a new community about Candy and saw them talking dog shit about her. That's exactly what fucking happened.
I've never spoke about Candy.
In the Discord,
badly.
that's not our function. We usually focus on one person to ditch, and that's the dirty pig. And she's been the focus.
That's me, guys.
Yep, sure is.
So I guarantee they tried to bait Leafy, which is another pedo, into fucking talking about me, and he wouldn't do it. That's why they left.
Don't call Leafy a pedo.
What? That's I've never. What?
Guys, I like Leafy. Stop
I
it.
do too. And and this was supposed to be Leafy's Discord too. He made it with Candy, I thought. And we knew Leafy from Annie Janney's and Taylor's. He would pop in. Leafy was kind of like Rotten. They made their way around the community.
Yeah.
And
And he still pops in once in a while, gives me
yeah, I love Leafy. Leafy's a great guy. And
Yeah.
she has no business slandering him like that.
Boy, she's got the PDF files on the brain.
Left.
That Discord since its innovation. It was because of her it was created. So there's
Right.
about 10 people in it. Now, have we said, oh goodness,
This
Candy's
is
very
our
cryptic.
Discord.
Candy can be very cryptic. That's hard to understand what we said, was she was cryptic. Yes.
It. And not even mysterious cryptic, just annoyingly vague, and that's what pissed me off the most. She would hint at something serious. I'm going to reveal all. It's all going to be and log down to hear her, and we get.
Candy said in a live stream yesterday that she's been for 2 years trying to expose these bitches and confront them.
Nope.
So the vagueness that these retards are talking about is her actually talking to them to their face about the fuck shit they were doing. She just didn't outright name them.
Solid. Right. She mentioned average girl last night. And I'm like, what does girl have to do with any of this? Girl was in a Discord with us. And this is what I'm saying. Candy wanted things done, that she treated people like staff. When she wanted to have everybody on voice, she wanted you in that voice right then. You need to come voice. You need to come voice. And I've even gotten a little bit aggravated.
That's motherfucking a lie. Again, I was in a Discord with these idiots. Candy had never demanded a goddamn thing from nobody.
How would you know, Alana?
She would ask if somebody had something and that she had to leave and go do something, and she'll check in. If not in the next couple of days, just link it in the Discord. She has never demanded or treated anybody like servants. That is you people.
You wouldn't know.
You demand that people stand against me and hate me and lie on me every breath they fucking take, or they can't sit at the table with you.
Told her, I had a crisis going on one time. And I look and she goes, she's telling me all this stuff going,
You know what her crisis is? She neglected 2 of her fucking cats and they died. That was the crisis.
Candy, shit right now. I've got something going on with my family. And her very next sentence to me was, when can you be there? I said, Candy, I can't.
That's a lie.
I'm in right now.
Yeah.
And she just had zero patience for that shit. When she did, she called all these people in a voice and they went in there. And I still have it because I downloaded it because I couldn't be there that day.
Now listen to what they say. They fucking download every conversation, screenshot every conversation, and
Just a reminder, this live of mine and Kate's that Alana is reacting to is still up. So you're more than welcome to go and watch the full thing in context. And, whatever, it's all there.
It is, and she's taking a
Each
lot of this
Discord.
out of context.
Oh, absolutely.
and then want to fucking jump Candy's ass and dogpile her for doing the same thing. Let me give you a little fucking clue, Kathy. Anything that you ever say to these people privately,
Uh-oh.
Miss Queen, Screenshot Queen here, is recording everything. Because the minute you call her a liar and you stand up to her face, all this shit's been recorded. And every little dirty motherfucking thing you've ever did, said, and gone real life on me on will be exposed.
Please do. I'm looking forward to this expose.
Is she talking about me though? That I record everything?
She was her sad attempt of having us all suspect each other of backstabbing.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I don't record my friends, and I don't,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And like I keep saying, I don't say anything in Discord I wouldn't say here.
Right? Yep, you're right. 100%. People know that about me. I got a big mouth, and I got no problem voicing my opinion. Never had anybody say in my real life, even, Kate, we wish you would tell us what you really think.
And the only difference between the way I say things here and the way I say things in Discords, there's a lot more F-bombs.
Oh, big time. Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. So I am looking forward to my expose. Yeah, on all the betrayals. I'm looking forward to it. Please, you have my permission. Okay.
And I wanted to hear it, so I downloaded it so I could hear it later. I've only gotten through half of it nowadays because it's so long ago, so I don't know what reference does this have anymore. Every Discord we had, the first Discord was made, the pretzel Discord is what we fondly called it. There's my dear sweet friend Diz. Diz is no longer with us. People know who she is. And Diz came to me and said, hey, I'm making a Discord for Candy so Candy can talk to me as a nickname. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh, I can talk to Candy. That'd be cool. So, we were just, she had stood up for me several times, which I told her several times I appreciated it. So I said, this will be cool. I get to know Candy a little better. So I took it as a bonus. So she made the Discord. She made me an admin, Candy an admin, and Diz was an admin. Right. Well, Diz started having a lot more health issues and things were going on in her personal life. And she messaged me one day and she said, can I just give you the Discord? I just don't have time. I said, sure, honey, don't worry. Because Discord, it's newfangled to a lot of people, but I've been in Discord since 2017. So I know how a lot of Discords work. I have a few, and it's.
Remember, it's like YouTube. They've got different channels.
They do.
Smoke some more dope and keep talking, Kate.
I am.
If you don't know the ropes, and that's just how it is. So I was just in there trying to help out. We got to know each other a little better, and things were not a problem until now. And every Discord, I think you were even in that original pretzel Discord for a little while.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and so that's where Diablo was. Now Diablo is
yeah.
Where the guy's going to come up right now.
Now let me give you a backstory on Diablo. Diablo did some time in the army or in the military, and he suffers major mental problems from being drafted. I don't know where he was drafted, but apparently he's seen some things that really fucked him up. And he often self-medicates by getting drunk. And he does do fucked up shit. He showed his dick in a Discord that they were all in, that Angelique was in. Because
whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. Back to bust up. I have never been in a Discord with nudity unless you put it there, nasty bitch. I have never.
There was a Discord that they were in where things were a little R-rated. That
was an adult Discord, and I was not in that Discord. I had absolutely nothing to do with that Discord. So no, I was never. Nope, not ever. So back to bust up there, sister.
And Angelique had a thing going on. Her nudes was in that Discord. His nudes was in that Discord. Another female's nudes was in that Discord. But what they like to do when they find out that you got a mental illness, they like to try to weaponize you and use you. They did. He says some vile, disgusting shit about me one day on Candy and Glory B's channel. And something happened. He got kicked out. He came into my live stream, asked me if I had Discord. I said, I still got the messenger part, but I'm not in no servers, no. He said, well, can I talk to you for a minute? All this 26-year-old man talked to me about was mental illness. He said, I'm sorry for ever attacking you because I've got mental illness myself. He said, basically, it was required for me to hang out with those old bitches. And I said, no problems. Thank you for apologizing. I'm really not that shit fucking crazy. What's up?
You didn't say that.
I said, before you do anything, I'm happily married. I don't want to see your dick. We're not sexting because I've heard about you. He said, I do that shit. Just
what an odd thing to say to somebody.
It is a very odd thing to say. The one thing about him, and yes, he offered to send, but he asked first. He just didn't slam you with his penis pictures.
Right. And thankfully,
yes. And I said, no, thank you.
Yeah, thankfully, I didn't even get an ask because we didn't even go there, so that was never even an option. So that was fine. And, the guy was young and he did have some issues. But, let me tell you something. He had been a Candy. I think he was one of Candy's OGs.
Yeah.
He has been around a long time. A long time. So whatever happened between him and Candy, with him and Niecy were very close. They were very close. And, he would call her mom. So whatever happened on privately with them guys, that's none of my business. It's none of my concern. All I can vouch for is what I said to him privately. And it was about his PTSD and what he has suffered, because I was a past military wife. I have been there. I have seen it. And I have talked to many, many guys about what they've seen and been through. So yes, we had a couple conversations about that. Other than that, no. And that Discord still exists. That was the original pretzel Discord that was made. It's still there because I'm not going to get rid of it. I don't have the heart to get rid of it. My sweet little ghost is in there, and I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah.
So, it goes back a ways. So it is. But so no, he was one of her OGs. So that's how I met him, was through her. And, he's always been really the utmost gentleman. He's never come in and said anything. Maybe he was a little flirty, but who cares?
So am I. But
we've always had
an
fun
invitation, and that's not an invitation to start,
Oh, exactly. Exactly.
It's not. I've
Right.
always been
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, right. And so no, miss us with that stuff. It's funny because you were in that Discord. None of us were. You were.
Yeah. So again, just told on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do that shit with Angelique to see if she would fall for it so that they could get her fucking needs. And then they were going to try to give it to me. That's why they had me join the Discord so I could.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up on this one. This one's a classic. Oh, no, honey. Now remember, you have to. This is great. Now I'm not going to really say too many names here, but it wasn't that's not how that happened. Someone else, you asked someone else for her nudes because you thought he had them, because you wanted to put them on Kiwi Farms.
Yes, absolutely. And her request is still there.
It is. And so I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is going to be good, because why I know this? Because he messaged me and we talked about this. We've been cordial before, folks. You got to remember, I've known him for over 3 years. We talked about it. And I said, what did you say? He goes, hell no, I told her I didn't have them. I'm like, good for you. And I said, I don't want to know if you really do or not. And that was the end of it. So he drug her off and said, no, I didn't have them. I don't have them. So that's how that happened. That was never to come in any Discord that I was in and want someone's nudes, because I wouldn't have had access to them. You tried to get them from him to put on Kiwi Farms, and he blew you off and said, I don't have them. So take it up over that way, sweetie.
And let's face it, Angela would send her nudes to anyone that even was remotely interested. Remotely.
Exactly. That's true.
And I think got them. That guy that used to hang out at Candy's and Angie's lives. What's his name? He was kind of a troll. He would get up on panel and say really disgusting things and leave, or he chose.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler, yeah. He has them.
Of course. Tyler has
I think MT might even have a copy. Everybody has copies.
Come on, I know. And I hope he's well. I have not seen Tyler around the streets in a long, long time. I hope he's doing well. Tyler, if you're out there, peace, man. I hope you're doing okay. I mean, Tyler was an acquired taste.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
For the most part, I found him hilarious.
Oh, I did too. I didn't. Now, yes, Tyler could be very colorful. Yes, I get it. But that's just Tyler. That was just how Tyler was, and it is what it is. So you either liked Tyler and got along with him. Hell, he threw shit at me. I throw it right back. Who cares? It's Tyler. And
Yeah.
people would come in and go, "What the hell is that?" I was like,
Yeah, he
"Guys,
even
it's
ate
just Tyler."
boogers on my, yeah, he even ate boogers on Angie's
Oh,
live.
God, I
Yeah,
heard, I heard about
I'm
that.
tapping out on that one.
I heard about that. I didn't see it, thank goodness. Oh no.
Oh my
But
God.
that's been some fun stuff. But yeah, Tyler was Tyler, and so Tyler trolled everybody. He trolled Angie.
Yeah.
He trolled Red. He trolls Fan, and and they were all really good friends at the time too. So yeah, that's just Tyler's way. So,
Yeah.
but I wish him well.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, we're like 2:14, and I'm
Oh my
done.
goodness, we need a part 2, don't we?
Need
Yeah,
a part 2, so I'm going to do that, and a couple of days, I guess. I'll talk to my cohort here and set up a time.
definitely.
So thanks for showing up, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Hit that thumbs up, and if you haven't subbed, why not? Okay,
Well,
that's
true. Take care, because this is going to end eventually, but we just don't know
the
when.
good stuff is coming up, especially about our threesomes.
Oh yeah, we've got some colorful stuff, folks. Yes, we do. But
Okay.
thank you for coming.
Okay, love you. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.